also from Scandinavia, or are you from the northern? Is it the northern waste? What do they call it?
The northern wastes.
Yeah, from the northern wastes.
Okay. And you said that you're from around the Iron Mountains, right?
Yeah, the Great Wastes specifically.
Yeah, it'd be the far north side.
Do you have any friends in the Iron Mountains? Any friends that are particularly dwarves?
No.
Okay. Good.
We don't really like
Your
the
people
dwarves.
don't trade with the Iron Mountain.
Yeah, we
really.
don't really like the dwarves.
Okay.
We kind of just deal with it with ourselves.
Just about to say, your buddies might be in for a rough time then.
Yes.
We just spent a week on this cruise vessel, and now we care about the imminent destruction coming once more.
Oh,
You know what?
no, we can't. We still care.
We sent out the message.
Exactly. There's only so much we could do.
It's gonna get wherever it gets as fast as it gets there. The problem is, of course, that you sent it to your hometown of Palenque, which is landlocked and on the north side of the deep woods, far away from the capital, Xanantowich, where messages would probably be relayed to the dwarven capital.
But she gave it a
I
seal.
care about my people.
But
she gave it a seal, so it might expedite the process.
I'm not a dwarf.
the message might get down to the capital in time for your people to tuck away and defend and keep themselves from getting bombarded on the way.
That's enough for me. I'm not a dwarf.
Who cares about them anyways? They're short.
Not yet.
Oh,
You guys go back
God.
to the bar and spend some more time fucking around. Who knows? Welcome back to Mad King, everybody.
Shalom.
We're going to do some new character introductions because we have a new player. Would you like to start? Introduce yourself, your character, where you're from. You don't have to tell class or anything like that. Whatever secrets you want to keep to yourself, but we need your names.
Okay,
We
cool.
need
Yeah.
your name, your birthday, and one interesting thing about you.
One fun fact.
And your social
my-
security number.
My name's Donald.
Credit card number, 3 numbers on the back, expiration date.
Yeah, okay, so
And
I'll
the
get to,
address.
let me pull out my wallet actually. So my name's Donald. I live with these two guys, and guy and girl. It's 2021. My character's name is Isbarnfeather Ormer, which is Nordic for ice-bred dragon. And I am a Northman, I am a human, I am quite large, and I am a barbarian. He looks like me, but larger. He has my hair too.
Wait,
With all the Kiblins in.
All the Kiblins.
Is he
how
red?
much do you weigh?
Oh God.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Brett, you guys probably weigh the exact same amount.
How much do you weigh?
Yeah, no, you shut your mouth. You tell me first.
I haven't written it down.
No,
so-
no,
these
you're
two are
gonna
gonna be
figure that out.
competing the entire time.
How much do you
Fuck.
bench, bro?
You squat, bro?
Oh,
What tribe are you from?
I'm from the Blood Oath tribe, part of the Great Wastes in the Northlands.
Yeah. When you
By
say
the
that,
Iron
James
Mountains.
is watching. James will appreciate that.
Yeah.
They're all James's tribes.
Cool. Yeah. So Blood Oath tribe, clan, Ormer clan,
Yeah.
dragon clan.
Just take the last name.
Yeah.
T, you want to do a reintroduction?
Yes.
We're starting a whole new chapter in the campaign. too.
Ooh, look at us go.
saucy, saucy.
We're not just fucking around in Bronshire anymore.
Almost at the true mid game. You guys have broken tutorial grounds.
Woo! Dear God. I'm T. I'm playing NVIDIA. I was once a gnome, now a rabbit, with my trusty companion, Kenosi, the favorite.
Is the favorite indeed.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Cerberus will beat him at 4-8.
And...
Cerberus has youth on his side.
Exactly. Still young and cute.
I'm Kayla. I'm playing Estelle. She really wanted to be a huntress, and she's not. She turned to alcohol to deal with her parents not loving her, and she hits things a lot. That's what her go-to.
Yeah.
Drinks and hits things.
Huntress
Excellent
by
bartender.
ethnicity, not by profession.
Yeah.
We would get along.
Did you put any points in like survival and stuff? Did you pass your survival classes?
I
thought
sure
you did.
didn't. I mean,
Oh no. I thought you did.
no, I didn't put any points into it, so I'm at a
You know, you probably failed like the entirety of Hunter School then.
I'm at a solid 5 because it's just a straight wisdom check.
You passed hand-to-hand combat. 5's not terrible, right?
Yeah.
So You passed your remedial classes.
I'd say you might have passed like a solid C.
I lived.
Survival is not guaranteed through those courses.
Right.
So
My
good
handle
job.
animal is a 0.
It's not a 0.
It's lower than that.
It's
but
lower than
according
that.
to my paper, it's a 0.
And lastly,
I am Marquise, and I play Uzul Vikel, a beefy orc paladin. Oath of Conquest. We like to take over things and stop really strong people from doing bad things.
excellent summary. You guys are finding yourselves just coming up to the Pirate Isles.
Mm-hmm.
Land has been called, and you are to weigh anchor first at Traveler's Bay, which is a small billet island just over to the east of the main island, where travelers such as yourself go and merchants register their goods, their comings and goings, passengers register themselves, business, pleasure, all that kind of stuff, with the Temple of Poseidon that is built there. You guys land, longboats are quickly taken. You guys note, well, you've been on boats before, you've only been on Haraway's vessel
Yeah, maybe
before
like
this.
a canoe here. or
Maybe,
there.
yeah, maybe some of your burnout canoes.
Yeah.
Really just Haraway's.
Just Haraway's. You've been on some long ships.
Oh yeah.
Are you familiar with the sea, or is your tribe more of a mountain tribe?
We're more in the mountains,
More in the mountains?
but
That
we
makes
do like to
sense.
travel to.
You like to travel.
We like to take stuff,
You go
Sometimes.
places, take
Yeah.
photos,
Take-
take lives,
take-
take gold.
take flanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as it is. So you'd be familiar with the traditional longboats and stuff. Their lifeboats, their longboats that they use to transport from the main ship to the island, strange to you guys. A couple of you would maybe pick out, they're one solid piece, but not like a log. It's almost like a giant seed pod
Huh.
that has been hollowed.
Strange.
Just about the entire crew exits the ship, captain included. They go and one by one go up to representatives at the temple, and you see that they're just scribing down as you are kind of approaching your station, and you guys can all grow. You three can go as one group,
And all of our children.
and all that's right, yeah, and all the kids.
Yep. Can't forget about them.
The group of 8.
Yeah, dude.
They see us rolling.
Yeah. You're hearing like the captain of the ship straight up reporting like, yeah, and I smuggled some cocaine over to the port over by Bronze. Last time we went by Barenthel, we picked up some heroin, and he's just out with it to this guy. And he is
part of
just
the Pirate Isles.
he's just nodding and just scribbling along. He's like, yeah, and I picked up these 3. They're trying to overthrow the king, but need to travel over here for resources or some bullshit like that. And so, power to him, I guess. And he's just like, okay, and nodding along. He just scribes it down. One order of business that I guess I forgot to ask about. Did you guys take Mark with you? Because he is super wanted there, and they could very easily find another cook. And he most certainly wants to be more part of the adventures, less part of just...
If he would have wanted to
Serving
come
up
with
dishes
us,
at
I
the
don't see
bar.
why we wouldn't.
Yeah,
would've
like he
said
was
no.
he was there. He was there with the like when Jimmy was talking to us about everything. So if
Yeah.
he wanted to tag along, there'd be no reason why.
Yeah, that was my bad. I had him and Jimmy talking, but then I forgot to do the part where he then comes and talks to you.
Oh, well, yeah, he can tag along with
Yeah,
us.
the 10 of you now with Jimmy as well.
11 with Kenosi.
11 with Kenosi.
It keeps getting bigger.
12 with
Yes.
12 with Cerberus.
Goddamn, we're the family Von Trapp.
Soon to be 13
soon to be 13 or more. Who knows?
or more.
You guys are here to do a little bit of recruiting. Jimmy talked about a couple prospects on these isles right now. He talked about a Northman that was looking for work and looking to avenge his tribe and to gain honor, to pillage the South, no friend of the Mad King, yap, this, that, and the other. There's, of course, the Derek fellow, who is supposed to be healing Jimmy over on Ganesh Island that you got to go seek out. Jimmy wants to seek out, like, today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we healed Jimmy first.
So, You guys got a couple things to track down, but as you get up to the Ordinance from Poseidon, she just kind of looks at you and, oh well, what brings you fine folks through this fine day?
We're here for a healer.
Oh, here for a healer. Ganesh Island is very popular for that. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I think we do.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll look
maps are
at
available for a
Jimmy.
silver piece.
So
Yeah,
please.
slides a quick little map of the area. You see some small chain islands, most with just innocuous, meaningless names. There is a little brochure on the back for Resort Island,
Okay.
where they really want you to go. Seems like they have wonderful hotels and inns there, beautiful women.
Yes.
The beer flows freely. The hot springs are like a world wonder attraction.
So we're going there.
There's Charlie Mop's Island, where they claim beer was invented.
What is it called?
Unfortunately, probably not.
Bet. You do a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
hey, you guys should
Dude.
come down to Bronze. Our beer is cold. That's
Our
all I'm
beer's
saying.
cold.
Do we have business cards? We should make business cards.
No,
I don't think any of us
we're
have.
not organized enough. For
There's a
that.
little recruitment note that they're always looking for people to join the Wall against the Mad King.
Okay.
There is a small warning about Murloc Island. Don't go. They have ground hornets, parentheses, big ones.
Oh god.
Roger.
So we should go there.
There is an advertisement from the pirate captain of the Black Crag that says, "Come to my island. Pay a fee. It's the Course Beach. It is right on Poseidon's Mill. And it is the only place in the world to find the most magical corals in the world.
Ooh, magic cords.
You can pay to scour the beach and hope that some is washed up for you to
Yo, I'm
collect."
down for some magic coral.
Magic.
You would be.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, it comes from the millstone itself,
This is
which,
for
as you look on the
tourists.
map,
We
you
should
can
do
see
it.
all these islands. The millstone is a whirlpool about 7 miles wide
Okay.
that just
And
sits
it just grinds everything to shit. That's what
far
you're
out. Yeah, just sits to the west of these couple islands, just above Dragon Sanctuary. There's also a warning about not going there.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
It's on our list of things to do. Is there any
Do you guys register your names? Because those are most certainly asked for.
I registered Charlie.
You register as Charlie
Yeah, Nitra.
under aliases.
Yeah.
Yeah, aliases. We'll
Do
go.
do you give any aliases for the kids, or do you just let them?
Nah.
No.
That probably doesn't matter.
No. Because the kids are known to be under our charge as our alias names, so they should be fine.
And are there any? How long do you plan on staying in our fine islands?
However long it takes for the healer to help our friend here,
Well, all right, fantastic.
and we'll be moseying on.
Yep. Quick couple stamps. They just keep all the paperwork. There is no there's actually, as it seems, no real obligation to come up here and even register. But everybody seems to do it. Everybody seems to leave a little coin afterwards, and they move about their business.
I'll tip her a silver piece.
Yeah, more than enough for the crew.
Let's go find Jimmy as healer.
Yeah, Jimmy is ecstatic about that. There are little trolley boats that go between islands frequently, all across the place, all through each port. And you guys quickly find your way onto a little skiff going to Ganesh Island.
On the way there, as we're
Your
like
crew
walking
takes
through,
up just about the entirety of it.
as we're walking through the town, I want to like be on the lookout to see if I can find any like job postings.
Yeah, totally.
See if there's any just, I don't know, go kill big thing quest.
Yeah. I got to roll a perception against you,
Okay.
actually. Oh, perfect.
That's 20. Perfect.
That's gonna come to 24.
Yeah, plenty of pirates looking for crew members, of course. They all seem to look kind of down at you since you're so non-buoyant.
Fair. Very dense.
On at the Traveler's Port, there's really not anything in the way of like local jobs going on, or even like adventuring party bulletins. Those would probably be found on the main island. But as you guys are walking, as you guys are getting onto the boat, you hear a small voice cry out, and a woman jumps onto the boat last second just before it pushes off. She is maybe 5 foot, wearing a humongous breastplate with holy engravings on it. And she just stares you down.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh snap.
Brother Vikel?
Have we met?
Yes.
Did she say Michael?
She totally did. Don't worry about that.
Oh no, I was asking it Sally. NVIDIA was asking it Sally.
I'm gonna roll just a quick religion check at those engravings because I'm pretty sure I know. Because all right, that's gonna be a 18.
They're excerpts straight out of the Scripture of John.
Oh, your name, sister?
Lissa, known as the Mouse. I was assigned to your squad before departure, but was given a task to run messages.
Oh yes, I remember you.
Yeah, sure.
Shame you weren't there. Crazy battle.
Not really. And she pulls out and presents a scroll to you.
All right, I'll grab it up.
And she goes, that is of some importance. Did your handler make contact with you in Bronshire?
Very briefly, I haven't actually spoken with them yet.
Well, that's not through our temple that goes. As far as I know, you're the only active member on the Great Continent itself. After the church got barred from it, of course. So we've gone through a member of the Temple of Smiles to seek you out.
Oh.
They're a little bit more secretive and odd about things, but you're more than welcome to wear your colors around here. The church is more than welcome.
Well, good to know. Unfortunately, there was a shipwreck and I lost pretty much everything.
Well, there's plenty of local blacksmiths that can engrave the Scripture.
Very well. I'll have to take a peek at that. How did you find me here?
Oh, I was told by your handler that you had set forth and were coming this way. He's been keeping a close eye on you and, making sure that goings-on are going on in the correct way.
Yeah, all I got was a message saying that they would be in contact soon. I haven't seen them.
Oh, well. The Temple of Smiles will do that sometimes. Perhaps he's just getting the information he needs without talking to you.
That's fair.
Because I've been getting plenty of notes to run from him.
Good to know. Is there any way I can send messages to him? Like, directly?
Oh, I'm sure there is. I don't know. I'm sure I know he's got his sending stone. That's how I receive messages from him. Has he not given you the arcane binding for yours?
Negative.
Oh, well. I guess when he trusts you, he'll give you his sending stone address, and then you'll be able to contact him freely.
Well, that's fair, I guess.
You have a sending stone, right?
No. It was lost on in the shipwreck. Haven't had a need for one since then.
Huh.
Yeah. It's been a rough time.
The rest of these people with you?
Yeah, you could say that. As like Cerberus pops his head out of my backpack.
Yeah, she kind of looks you guys over a little bit. Why do you have so many kids?
Apprentices. Training.
To be sent to the temple?
Possibly. If the temple could take them. I know that
I could.
Instructor numbers are low.
I was going to make a run back to Scandinavia here in a few weeks. There's enough money from the temple that I suppose that I could pull another draft and keep them housed until then and transport them back.
Perfect. Well, hey, let me know, and I'll see which ones would honestly be viable for it. I know that there's at least one. She seems like the fighting type.
Caroline's just sitting there with her arms crossed, trying to look big.
I like that one.
You haven't come in quite yet. Soon. You're hanging out on Ganesh Island. They're heading your way.
Yeah, I'm big chilling.
Straight G chilling.
Drinking some mead, sitting by the fire.
Well, I also have to say it's not quite my place, but I didn't think very highly of you when we graduated.
Honestly, none of you did.
I'm glad you made it out of there, though.
Appreciate the thought.
Somebody had to. Very few survivors.
Were there more than me?
One other, yes.
Oh, I did not know that.
She was part of our graduating class as well. Apparently her boat got struck coming inbound, and she was able to take a skiff back before even reaching the island.
Know her name?
No, sorry. Just referred to as sister, of course.
Very well. Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that made it out.
Yeah, well, you're the only one who stepped foot and made it out.
Fair.
Order says that was quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, the intel that we got was, for lack of better words, not correct.
Why are you back around here? Why are you here?
Well, honestly, doing a task for a god.
You're on crusade.
More like a favor.
To where?
Dragon Sanctuary.
You're going back?
Yep.
Alone?
Well, not alone. I have friends.
With children, a couple animals, and the mouse. It's
Charlie?
and Charlie?
Yes, however, the children will stay on the boat, and
That kid looks like he's halfway to the grave, and Jimmy's like, I'm a man, fuck you.
we're actually on the way to get him to a healer.
And that guy looks like he can handle himself, kind of, but...
He's honestly saved our lives a couple of times. Haven't you, Jimmy? And I'll give him like a way too hard slug for his injured state.
Oh, he absolutely starts hacking up a lung. And he's not happy about that. But she was pointing at Mark.
Oh. Another guy. He's actually also not a fan of the king. And
Right. But you went to this island with over 500.
And if you read the reports, I'm sure you know that problem was taken care of.
Was it?
There were none left alive when I left.
The fuck are we getting into?
Well, I suppose you'll see, but the rumors around here of demons on the island haven't stopped.
Well, maybe it's time for round 2.
Well,
2.5 men and a kids.
I'll let your handler know, and don't have a sending stone, of course. Damn it. Here, and she pulls out a little stone with a hole carved in the middle of it in this small glassy film.
We get a
Covering.
talk rock.
And she hands it to you, and she says, now that is exclusively for order business. It's already attuned to mine, and it's already attuned to your keeper.
Very well.
If you find any other paladins around, you're more than welcome to attune it to theirs as well, but that's not for sending sweet nothings to girlfriends or anything like that. It only has so much magic a day.
Very well.
Keep it for emergencies. I'll let your keeper know that if he never hears from that number, that you've simply died.
That would be fair.
And with that, you guys hit shoreline. This island is covered in beautiful gardens.
Oh my god.
All kinds of wonderful little stacked rock gardens,
Guys.
enclosed in different ways. You see multiple different guys going around in these gray habits, clipping and trimming little trees and tending to rock gardens and doing all that fun stuff. And in the middle is a large kind of Eastern Orthodox style temple. Welcome to Ganesh Island. One of the brothers of Ganesh meets you, introduces himself as some unimportant name. And Jimmy lets him know that he is indeed here to see Derek on clandestine business. And you guys are taken up the way. You come to a slender, rather unassuming man, maybe 5'7" in height. He's got not quite the monk cut, but the bowl cut that's almost associated with monks. And the brother makes his introductions, bows, and leaves. As Brother Derek turns and looks at you, he has a very plain face, but these piercing green eyes, like neon green, almost glowing. Oh,
Is it Dawn?
hello.
No, it's more like my eyes.
You must be the adventuring party. Here, I'm here to look at your lung and leg. Jimmy nods along. And you must be his friends here looking for the divine help?
Yes.
More like helping a divine, but yeah, close enough.
Well, we all do what we can to persist the divine's will, I suppose. There's someone that I would like for all of you to meet. Please come with me, and we'll get started right after introductions are made. He takes you over to a small shed just off to the side of the main temple. You see they have kind of these little living quarters, little huts. And he leads you in. Donald, what are you, what's this up to?
East is just sitting, presumably by the hearth,
Yeah.
eating a bowl of, I presume, I don't know, what do they got on the island? What do they got for food?
Lots of beans.
Just
lots of fruit.
Just
I'm just eating straight raw beans,
Just beans.
not even cooked.
Yeah, well, you know. You are
They are hearing me crunch on the beans.
sweating like a madman, too. This
Okay.
is way hotter than you've ever been in your entire life. Derek opens up the door and leads in a rather large party of individuals. These are the folk that my contact was talking about. I'm going to take him over to the healing chambers and begin some work. If you would like to get acquainted, my initial diagnostic might take about an hour, and I'll come back and fetch you anywhere on the island you so desire to be.
Got it. Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot your name again.
Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Of course, no problem. And as he goes to walk away with Jimmy, Jimmy kind of turns back to you guys and goes, "Hey, don't forget as well, this healer guy is one of the ones that we want too. Be sure to talk to him a little bit more." And the two of them head off. You guys are left to make acquaintance.
Presumably I'm sitting down, so I'm going to stand up and look upon the party.
Gaze down at most of them.
Gaze down at most of them except for one of them.
You're just going like looking at very small people, and then you just hit my belly button, and you're just like,
Huh. So you're the guys that Derek was telling me about.
I'll just look them up and down. Seems like you're the Northman that Jimmy was talking about.
Yes, quite. What do you guys do? Has he told you about me? Has he told you about who I am, what I'm looking for?
We got a good, we got the bullet points.
No, you
Did not.
Yeah, didn't Jimmy? No, Jimmy told us about you.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He said that there was a Northlander
Oh, okay, well, I guess
that he
not.
wanted you to meet, presumably.
I'm a Northman looking for work. Combat is specifically my trade,
Oh?
but I can also hunt and do traps and that sort of thing. Pretty useful. Why is the rabbit talking?
I just have great hearing. What the fuck is that?
It's fucking Sylvan.
Well,
Did you speak in Sylvan?
Yes.
It said something.
I was talking to you.
that would be our druid friend. Long
Everyone
story.
hunts, get over it.
She's a rabbit now.
Okay.
Yes, and wait, you say that you hunt. How can you hunt? You're very large. I know I'm not sneaky.
Trees, snow, Snow's pretty deep, you know.
I suppose
You look out the door and there's no snow.
Sand.
Obviously, I don't hunt here. I'm from the Northlands. We hunt. Well, actually, more of a trapper. I don't shoot things. I set traps, go home, drink a mead, come back in the morning, see if I caught something.
That's fair. See, we're figuring it out.
Yep.
All right. Well,
But specifically combat by trade.
good to know. We need warriors.
How do you feel about kings? Kings are good. Kings are bad.
Not a big fan.
Perfect.
No, not a
Ready
big
to kill
fan of
kings.
kings.
Your people
No.
in general not a big fan of the Mad King.
Not a big fan at all. No.
Oh, then we'll get along great.
Probably even not that big of a fan of the Dwarven Kings.
No. No, not really.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order. Uzul, pleasure. Give him a crisp
gonna,
shake.
Grab your forearm like really fucking hard.
Opposing strength checks.
No.
It begins. The madness
rage.
begins.
What do we add? Modifier?
Just modifier, yeah.
Kings measuring.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to start the heavy shake, so like you
It's gonna
gotta.
be a dick swinging contest from here on
All right.
out.
21.
23. Put her there. My name is Eastbourne Father. Ormer of the clan of Ormer, the dragon clan of the Northmen.
That's a mouthful. I'm just gonna call you East.
Call me East.
You'd also be known as the last of the dragon worshippers.
The last of the that too.
Uzul, it's a pleasure.
What the god said.
What the god said, yes. Alias is deer. Not like the animal, it's DYR.
Ah,
It's different.
well, I'm glad you made that distinction because we actually have a dear friend that would have made things a little bit confusing.
That would have been a little
Deer
weird.
and
Yeah.
deer.
All right, well, this is the rest of my party.
This is
We'll introduce the children later.
A 28 perception check. How alone? Like, were you alone? Could I do you think that anybody else could hear us? Kind of a thing.
There's maybe another person or two kind of walking around, but
Fuck it. All right, I'm at Zelly, from the Huntresses. Also don't like the Mad King. Great bartender. We own a bar, so if you come with us, like you can participate in the bar life. That's pretty
you have
fun.
beer?
Yeah.
What
it's
kind?
cold.
We have
Cold
cold
what-
beer.
well, all beer's cold where you come from.
Yeah, it's always cold. That's I'm gonna say that it's always cold, and you're gonna see like a little bit of frost just like come out of my nose, just a little dragon plume.
Oh well, it's not always cold most places, but
I haven't really
cold.
been around that much.
That's fair. Yeah, I also make fun drinks. One's pink. I have a green one called the Orange Blood. It's pretty dope. Everyone likes them. We
Do
make
you
a lot
have
of money.
knowledge history?
Yeah.
Do you have any points in it?
Mhm.
Roll.
$17.
How old are you?
Oh. Late 20s.
Late 20s?
Late 20s.
Oh,
Maybe
we got
like-
another old man. in the
I think
party.
you're like the
25.
oldest of the party. Oh,
I'm the
that's not
oldest of
late
the party.
20s.
5 to 9.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
mid. That's mid.
No, we're not late 20s, Ian. Get over it.
I know.
We're fucking ancient, bro.
Fucking ancient.
Let's go ahead and say I am 25,
25.
25.
You remember
respectively.
there was quite a stink at the first Highland Games that you were able to participate in about 5 years ago.
Mhm.
The Torah clan, who are completely separate from the Blood Oaths at this point because their clan has gotten so large, they live more in that central tundra. They were putting it on that year, and the youngest sister, or the only sister of the Torah, the three Torah brothers, and her were participating, and the winning clan was a tribe from the Blood Oaths. And they had claimed their prize as her hand in marriage. Her name was Cree. And she fled in absolute disgrace, revoking the right of winning the Highland Games and fleeing to the Huntresses. And that would probably be about the only time you've ever heard of them. They're south.
Yeah.
South.
I know huntresses are like a women clan. Right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
you would know
understatement.
that. Yeah.
Consisting of women and... Yeah, that's about it.
Sometimes dudes.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you don't hear much
dudes,
about them.
I don't know.
dudes live there too. Like, they're useful.
I think it's the first time Zelda's ever said that in her life.
The admission stings a little bit.
Alright.
And this is the rabbit.
George.
George?
Fuck you.
It is George.
No.
Talks.
It does, and its name is George.
The rabbit talks.
We can be friends if you don't trap animals.
I like to eat.
That's what vegetables are for.
Vegetables don't grow up there. We have rock and snow.
He makes
Look
a
where we
valid
are
point.
now.
You got
I
a bowl
just
of
had
beans?
I just
Yeah.
had beans.
See, you're doing great.
Dry
already.
beans. It was
Terrible.
yeah, it was terrible. Yeah.
He just doesn't understand like how like vegetables like that's how it works. So he's just
Not at
always
all.
eating them wrong.
The few, like herbs and mosses that you come across are all eaten raw.
Yeah.
There's no point in cooking them. You just
They gave me a
graze as
bag
you
of
go,
beans,
kind
so
of.
I just poured it out in my bowl and I started crunching them. I'm trying to protein load.
He's just
You
eating
see- you
beans.
see
Like I
right
don't
next to the
understand why
hearth.
people like these things.
right next to the hearth is the kindling, the pot full of water,
The
like
pot's
ready,
even boiling.
like ready to go.
I love it.
Just thought it was for aesthetic. Okay. You have children.
Ah, yes.
Lots of children. You see, I have 2 younger brothers. I consider to be children.
All right. Well, children, line up for introductions.
And we're using real names.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Frida.
Oh God.
That's a very strong grip you have, but it's okay. I heal.
Jutten's grip.
Oh, I don't
Father
know.
time.
I don't know what your fancy words mean.
Let's keep an eye on that girl, please.
Frida. Good name. Reminds me of my sister that I don't have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Good lass.
The youngest makes her way up to you. She seems to be tapping the ground with this purple stick, staring vacantly into nothingness. She reaches a little hand way up towards you. I'm Adara. Ah! You surprise her with that.
Can you see?
Well, not the present.
Good answer.
I'll take that for
Very
what that
good
is.
answer.
A girl with red hair and freckles makes her way to you. Shakes your hand rather timidly. I'm Amelia. I'm an enchanter. Mostly just temporary, but I'm working on it.
Very useful craft.
Thank
We
you.
didn't have any enchanters over in my village.
Oh, well, maybe someday we'll go up there and I'll do some work.
Anyways.
It's just that. Sure thing, small child.
Sure thing.
Another girl puts her hand on the shoulder of a smaller one and kind of pushes her towards you. She
I'm gonna stick out just my one finger.
timidly
for the
comes up.
handshake.
Yeah, she reaches out and timidly grabs you. I'm Maria, and immediately like her skin starts turning translucent. And by the time that she's done trying to mumble through an introduction, you can see just about straight through her.
What is? I'm gonna look at you. What is this?
Let's get through the introductions first.
Okay.
And the last girl kind of pats her on the shoulders, like, it's okay, just go back to the others. And she, like, kind of squares up a little bit.
Yeah, I love this bitch.
And she sticks out a hand. Caroline. Yeah, you immediately just, like, crush her hand. She's like,
Strong grip.
it gets stronger.
I bet it does. Caroline, you said?
Caroline, yes. Yeah, she's just like,
What do you do other than be a child?
I, vibrate things.
Some people could find that very useful. Eyebrow raise.
Last
Oh,
behind them
God.
is a short man, standing about 5. How tall is Marky? Like 5'3".
He's very short.
Yeah, he's real short.
Is he halfling?
No, he's just a dude.
Alright.
Bald, charcoal black skin, couple freckles kind of hidden in there. Like he walks up and sticks his hand out to you. Opposing strength check. I am at 22.
Oh, that's a 17.
Yeah, he crushes your hand a little bit. Mark, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Like Mark.
Good grip.
Thanks, I've been
Killing people.
Strangling.
Good trade. Good trade, I would presume.
Well, I used to just be a cook. And he just kind of like looks down for a moment and then and kind of steps towards the back.
Give him like a pat on the back as he goes. It's rough, buddy.
Extra. Okay.
I think that's all the children.
That's everybody.
That's everybody. Except for the one man that was injured.
Oh, that's Jimmy.
What was going on with that? What
He got fucked up.
presumed, yeah.
Saved our lives. Got fucked up because of it.
Got pin-cushioned for y'all.
He did.
Just like my father.
That's rough.
We don't need to get into that. Anyways.
Yes.
You guys are forgetting the best member of the party, Kenosi.
That was part of your introductions.
On you, too.
He's wandering around. He's probably playing with the beans.
Yeah, Kenosi is absolutely making a
just see-
small tower of beans.
You see his head pop
And
out of
this
the
is
bag of
Kenosi.
beans.
What does he look like?
He's a baboon.
He's a baboon.
Oh!
He looks at you and waves. And he digs deep into like a ruffle in his fur and he pulls out a little glass shot glass. And he just hands it to you.
I love him.
Fantastic. Do you want it back? I'm gonna grab a handful of beans. Bam.
And he just
Tucks it somewhere.
Stuff that.
his pocket.
Wait,
Where'd you
no,
get the gun?
wait,
My
no. Does he
pocket.
have, is he wearing his belt?
He's absolutely not wearing his
Damn
belt
it.
now.
I didn't get him.
You traumatized
You
him,
still
bro.
have all of his armor and utility gear.
I know. We're working on
And
it.
have not.
We've just been we've been busy. I've been in tournaments.
So this is the whole crew, I presume?
Oh, I'll like scratch at my backpack and
Yeah, little pup pops his head up. Gray dog.
the Cerberus.
This dog has only one head.
Alright.
Small,
For
but
now.
will be very big and scary.
We have that
They-
transmutative magic
Yeah.
downstairs.
They
No,
got-
I mean, you're not a dwarf yet.
Is there
You
anything
guys keep
special
talking
about the
that.
dog?
Cute puppy.
Can I like roll a nature?
He's got these yellow eyes. Yeah, you could roll knowledge nature.
See if there's, I don't know, jack shit. What is that? That is 21.
You recognize the timber wolf in him.
Strong breed. Strong breed of dog you got there.
Dangerous breed.
Yeah. You know, once had a pack of his folk take out my dog.
Well,
Lost your cousin in that one too.
Yeah.
The
Lost
dog's
my
more
cousin in that
important.
one.
But damn, that was a good dog.
But granted, my cousin was kind of a whiner, so we didn't really miss him.
that's fair.
He was also 9
He also always messed up his traps.
because he was 9.
That's fair. Not much use for those ones.
I built my first trap by 5, so I don't know what he was doing.
He was probably just as bad, but you don't remember it that way.
I'm gonna like burp and have like some ice come out. Excuse me. So this is everyone?
No. I'll do like a little head count.
Yes, this is everyone.
That's indeed everyone.
Cool. Cool. So you guys are the party going around that they've told me about? A little bit about.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
like the king, trying to overthrow the king?
Yeah.
Is
More
the
or
whole
less.
plan?
More
You
or
guys are
less.
just openly telling people that?
no,
No.
no. But
You would
pirate
know
life.
something to do with Godwoken as well, like you. Something to do with being chosen by deities,
Ah.
like yourself. Very
Ah.
rare.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
You guys would know at least that is in
Oh yeah, that
play
is
with both him and Derek.
Yes. You guys shine.
We have to worry about us. What god chose you?
A couple.
I have my resources.
I have my resources. The main god would be the Lord Dragon.
Isn't the Lord Dragon dead?
Hella dead.
Couple thousand years dead.
Yeah.
How did it choose you if it's dead?
I don't know.
Gods don't need a physical body to maintain godliness.
It's kind of
Like Osiris.
mean-
Osiris died.
I don't know.
You met him.
But you guys want to see something cool?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna like take the shot glass he just showed me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna like burp into it, and it's gonna be like when you fill like a water glass with like vape,
It's like perfectly frosted,
perfectly frosted.
ready
Just
for
like-
beer.
Set it. Always cold beer.
I reach out and grab it, pull out a flask.
Oh my god.
Go
And
ahead.
his burp glass.
It's my
Chill yourself some whiskey.
favorite
Yeah.
pastime.
That might actually be useful for the bar.
Yeah.
Shot glasses.
I have some powers like that.
Freeze immediately, just like, oh, like Anna.
I'm also pretty good with bears. I had a pet bear.
Bears are great.
He died.
Did anything live?
As far as you know,
As far as I know,
your brothers.
my brothers are alive. My lover is alive. My good friend, who's kind of a little bitch, is alive. And my parents are alive, mostly.
And the man who's gonna rip your
Most-
lungs out of your back is still alive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's after you.
Yeah, there's a dude. I shouldn't say dude. There is a man. I
Dude's
will
a
let you know
Northman
I do
term.
have some
Fuck.
baggage. We're gonna let me in here. There is a man who is trying to kill me.
Oh.
Join the club.
Yeah, that was.
You just got the whole
what's
kingdom
new.
after you.
Yeah,
He-
that's not.
And my parents.
Yeah, I've got the
It's really
association.
Do you guys know anything about
Your family.
Northman clans at all?
No.
Anything?
No,
No.
Well,
haven't been at war with you, so can't say I have.
well, all right. Well, there's a guy named Dre Ruger Bjorn, which I believe in common translates to blood-stained bear.
Oh,
We can get into it later, I guess. How much time do we have? Like an hour?
I'll assume you're
You're coming up on time.
just not a fan of you.
Well, you see, I was going. Long story short, I'm supposed to be chief. He wanted to be chief. Killed some people. Tried to sacrifice me as a blood eagle. Don't know if you guys know what that is. I escaped.
I'm aware what that is.
He is currently trying to kill me. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
pro-
why I'm not in the Northlands right now. That's why it's so freaking hot.
Well, we will cross that bridge when we come to it, or when it comes to us. We'll figure it out.
That's why I use the alias.
Fair.
There's a knocking at the door.
I open the door.
He's over the door.
Like, all
You're
of
a
us,
temporary resident.
all of us, like mid conversation, just stare at the door.
I'll open the door.
Yeah, there is a little green kobold, and he is in a gray habit, and he just kind of bows to you and gestures towards the main monastery.
Suppose that's our cue to get out of here.
Well,
Yep.
onward.
Follow.
Yeah, and he takes you to the main area. You meet in this kind of, not necessarily a lobby, but what's the main room of a temple, where
Foyer.
they congregate? The congregation room.
The big
I don't know
one.
enough about religion in general. So much of the
Just
Mad King
that
campaign is
room.
based around the gods, and I know so little
The
about
altar
basic
room?
things.
Mm,
Yeah, I think so.
The mass hall.
Mess hall.
Actually sounds.
The mass hall
Mass
could
hall.
be right. That's
Yeah,
really-
for Ganesh, sure, why not? I don't know anything specifically about Hindu
The
temples.
big
so
room.
this one doesn't even look like a Hindu temple. It's like Eastern Orthodoxy,
Okay.
because I've so desired that's what they
That's
build in
what
the
it
Fire
is.
Isles.
Damn it.
Deemed.
At this table, I am God.
That's what they build here. But yeah, Derek meets you there. You sit amongst some pews. It is rather dire. The damage is extensive. If I would have known that it was half as bad as it is, I would have told him to stay still, and I would have immediately tried to make arrangements to come to him instead of keeping care of the children here for a week. it's going to take every bit of a week of my constant attention to get him functioning, and then I'm not exactly sure how long the rehabilitation will take after that. Good news is, though, is that I will be able to fix it. He had mentioned something about you guys having other business amongst the Isles. Is there anything that I could assist you in, or send perhaps Hu or his brothers Ma or Ni with you upon? And he points to the kobold.
Well, what can you tell us about the Dragon Isle, the Dragon Sanctuary?
That cursed place, overrun by demons.
Besides the demons.
Well, nobody's stepped foot on it since all those paladins tried not too terribly long ago. But over the past couple of years, it's just gone back to how it was, from my understanding. You can only approach kind of from that southeastern side, otherwise you'll get caught up in Poseidon's Mill, and your ship will be taken immediately and destroyed.
Well, we want to avoid that.
The main ruins are on the active volcano. It erupts frequently. Do not try to tread in the lava, and be sure to test the ground if you get that far to walk upon it, as fresh lava flows have a tendency of still being molten underneath.
Indeed. Are any of your friends able to assist us with our quest there, or would it be safer for them to just stay?
Hu and his brothers aren't necessarily made out for fighting demons. They are relatively accomplished healers. If you are dead set on going there, I might be of some assistance. I prefer not to engage in combat, though.
That's fine.
That's fair. However, you said that you had to stay here with our friend, correct?
Yes, it would take just about a week of constant care, but not all of it has to be done exclusively by me. The three Kobold brothers are more than competent enough to get at least the beginning prep work done. He needs to be magically invaded, and the damaged nerves need to be severed and prepared for reconnection. They're fine with the destruction magics associated with that, but I'm the only one here with the fine tools to reconnect permanent nerve damage and to reinstate a lung.
Very well. Well, if you are willing, we'd love to have you along.
Should we wait the week until Jimmy's healed, and then we can all go back together, kind of a thing? And because we have plenty of things to explore around the island for a week.
I would warn, though, going to that island is probably death. It is not kind to life, and the last sortier that went there, from my understanding, 2 made it off.
All this talk about 2. I thought it was only 1. I'm grumbling myself. Well,
that's okay. We'll be fine. We've done it a few times. You know, impossible circumstances.
Well, I'm
thwarting death and whatnot.
From what Jimmy's told me, I'm more than eager to get back, to get him to health, and to get back to the main continent and begin with the orphanage that I was promised.
You're starting an orphanage as well.
Children are about the only thing I care about. As well?
No, it's a running joke, because we acquired a band of small children.
I don't really
He
think
kind of
that's
like
something
looks at all the
we
kids
should
just kind of
joke
like
about.
awkwardly hanging at the back of the church, just talking amongst themselves, and he goes, "Are they all parentless? They're all orphans?"
Some of them are. Most of them are just, the Mad King's evil and was going to kill them or send them to a camp where they most likely be killed.
All sport talents. Oh, speaking of which, I'll wait for Frida to come join us.
Frida. I like Frida.
Yeah, Frida immediately comes up and, yes, you needed me?
Yes, I would like you to meet our new friend Derek. He's also a healer.
Oh, she has healing abilities.
Indeed, that is her sport talent.
Well, good. Is she to be... Are you wishing for me to apprentice her?
Well, actually, she's one of our apprentices. However, the people in our party are not really, how would you say, equipped to help her learn about her abilities. So, I mean, if you're going to be tagging along with us, maybe you can show her a few tricks.
Okay, yes. He starts asking her a couple of questions. Can she read? Can she write? What has she read? She can't read, so that one quickly gets kind of put away. asks a little bit about her powers and stuff, and agrees to take on to teach her a few things.
Dope. Hell, and if we're gonna just hang out here a week, we could just like sort of like fast time skip, and then Frida can just hang out with him while he messes with Jimmy and just observe.
Leaving her here for a week could be quite grand for her education.
Yeah, I plan on leaving her there for the week as well. But did we want to time skip, or do we want to check out this resort, or like any of the other things, like the magic coral? Like, there's a lot of interesting things we could do around here. Also, it's the Pirate Isles.
I've
And
been here
people
for like 2
steal
weeks.
Things.
And you haven't been doing a whole lot.
No.
And maybe we can buy stolen goods
Waiting
for
for
cheap.
you.
Get some more magical items from stolen goods for cheap. That would be cool.
Sure. I don't have a whole lot to do here. Maybe try to find some better gear, but like that's really all I got. If you guys want to check out Resort or Magic Coral.
You can take the kids to the resort and just like you guys can have
We
a going
can
on time.
train.
Exactly.
We can train
He
together.
fucking gets it. I need to see what this guy's all about.
Before you guys head out, Jimmy had mentioned that you are a party of chosen from different deities as well.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Ill
And
omens
we-
when so many of us get together in one place, but it always seems destined to happen.
Yeah, we've run into a lot of poor situations.
May I ask of your patrons?
I like Bacchus. Me and Bacchus are buddies. Me and Musicab are buddies.
You're going to enjoy the islands.
Yes, very much so. And Osiris, we're pretty cool now.
You've been chosen by 3 deities.
I mean, I'm cool with those 3. Yeah,
Oh, how many
Chosen by 2, made a
patrons
deal with
of
the third.
yours?
2,
Okay,
but I owe 1 a favor.
that's quite amazing.
Ares.
Ah,
I'm a man of war, so
I had heard a little bit about each of you. Yes.
and wait, what patron chose you, if I might ask?
It's a little embarrassing. Lamentably, Daji, the goddess of assassins,
Oh,
is my patroness.
And
but you're a healer.
Devoted my entire life to it, yes.
Hmm.
Sometimes the gods are unkind with their selections.
Interesting. Well, I mean, in that case, I feel comfortable telling you my second one. Kali would be my
Oh.
second patron. Well,
The
first,
undead lords are quite powerful to be making kinship with.
she
You must be going to Dragon Sanctuary then not to make friends, but to slay.
Yes, she got me out of a bind once, and
Yeah, we find that that's a common tale when deities choose you. You talked to Derek before.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows.
He knows. They don't know, but they know the one that I told.
I was told as well that there was a druid amongst you.
yes, good friend
There was-
George, and I'll
And
Go pick up the rabbit.
somebody who was a local.
You try picking up the rabbit, bro.
I will
I will become an elephant in your hands.
do it
Fuck you.
in
Do
the
you-
middle of this
Yes,
church.
do
I
it?
will. Right here. You try to pick me up and call me George again.
It's happening. So
Okay, great.
You wild shape into an
Handful
elephant? Yeah. Pick up the rabbit, then and you just crushed underneath the massive weight of an elephant.
I am.
Take
Call
I am
me
laughing.
George again.
I am laughing as best as I can while underneath an elephant.
You barely fit inside this monastery as Derek squeals. Pardon me. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to be in wild shape when we first met.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Her name is George.
Stop being on your ass, bro.
You seem rather distraught at being named as such.
Nitra. My name is Nitra.
Nitra.
Oh, you're sticking with me.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Derek,
I don't know this bitch.
were you always a rabbit?
No.
Oh, okay. Did Did your patron turn you into a
Nope.
rabbit?
No,
That
that
would
was
seem an
all.
odd blessing.
That was
That would be her own
unfortunate.
stupidity.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It's like all like everyone else is like pressed against the side.
Yeah. All the kids have been shunted out of the front doors. Who blesses you?
Fenrir.
Really? The
Yes.
Unbound?
Yes, and Sun Wukong.
Ah. An interesting life you must be living. Well, it's a pleasure. If you wish to just go freely about the island, you're more than welcome to do so. I've set up some lodging for you here. Barges to the island stop at 8 p.m. though, so if you wish to truly participate in what the islands have to offer, you'll probably have to find your own lodging for the night.
Okay, can do. Yeah. So magic coral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go try to set up with this? Yeah.
Once her fat ass gets off me, changes back to a
Yeah, I
tiny
gotta
cute
change
rabbit.
You gotta
I
change back to
can't
get
get
out.
out,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
no way you're getting out otherwise.
I want to ask.
break down the monastery wall.
I want to ask Derek where fighting men go on the islands.
Well, there is the island of the Wall, just kind of to the north, just next to Wasteland Island. The Wall is a big, rough, tough group of ships that are constantly on rotation in defense against the Mad King. Any ground fighting would be done mostly on that island. The entire place has been turned into an encampment. The main island as well has the two towers, one on each side of the Great Bay. The military usually, the military maintains those, but that's much more of a military commerce than training facility.
I want to pull out the military documents that she stole from Greenwall. And does it mention anything about them like attacking the pirate isles, or is it just the huntresses?
No, huntresses were an afterthought, but they are going after the dwarves, the Silver Shores, their big port city.
Are we closer to the dwarves here than we were?
Absolutely not.
No,
You're way further away.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
The dwarves are in the Iron Mountains. That's going to be northeast. You
Okay.
guys have headed just about true west.
Okay.
All right. Well, would it be possible for us to leave our apprentices in your charge?
All of the apprentices?
Well, I would like Frida to
Yes,
observe the
of
training.
course,
and...
Frida. The others are not healers. What of the others? What would you have them?
Well,
We could set through basic reading courses or
that would be fantastic.
history education.
That one right there. Yeah, her name is Amelia. She's an enchanter.
Yeah, she just waves from outside as they're now coming back in.
Is there any enchanters around here that can give her just a brief crash course? Because we're only here for a week.
We don't handle in enchantments. Some of the main commerce hubs over on the main island, perhaps, if you're willing to pay for an intern for a week course. Otherwise, I'd just be able to let her practice her craft here and perhaps some history lessons or something like that.
I mean, reading would be good for all of them to learn how to do.
Yeah,
Most of them can.
Oh, okay.
Maria can't, Adara, of course, can't, and Frida can't.
Well,
But
just basic education and everything. Just leave them here for a week and a while.
We could do that, or they're just kids, and you guys could just take them to the resort. And they
there
can have a
are
lot of
some
fun.
there are some excited grumblings about Resort Island.
Man, you don't feel free to take them to the resort. I'm trying to go fight. You want her to go to the resort anyways? Take the kids with you.
Okay, we'll leave them here for education.
See.
Once it's your responsibility.
Exactly.
What am I watching right now?
Mark's just kind of like awkwardly standing in the background. He's like, I could take the kids to the Resort Island.
Yes, Uncle
Because he was a dad. But
was.
It'd be
was.
I think it'd be a rather nice way to spend some time. I don't feel any need to go train with pirates necessarily.
That's fair.
I would need some coin to do so.
Not a problem, lad.
I slap 200 gold pieces because I have no idea how much this resort costs.
Not cheap.
Not cheap at
I
all.
will tell
you can look at
that.
that little brochure on the back of the map for it.
Oh, there's a.
Um,
I'll look at
Price
the
listing.
brochure.
pricey.
Yeah,
Pricey.
Is 200
If
gold
you're-
gonna cover?
If you're looking for like just a day trip to the hot springs, Mark and the kids, meals included, 200 gold pieces is looking about right for a day trip. If you wanted to stay the night there, to stay in the resort, it's like 50 gold pieces a person.
Right, I give them 1,000 gold.
Been here for 2 weeks.
You hand Mark just like this crazy sack, and he's just like,
Hang out there as long as until that money runs out.
I would like some change if there is any.
okay, we'll make a 2-day trip out of it then.
Yeah, however long. Yeah, just have fun.
Okay, all right.
Once the coin runs out, just bring them back here, and then they could maybe get some training done.
Sure, I suppose so.
You
And
guys are good parents.
However, Frida,
Frida's just like, do I get to go too?
unfortunately, you have training.
He starts tearing up immediately. ...
This is the price of being an apprentice. Another time, one of them will have the opportunity and you'll get to go do the fun things. This is your time to learn.
Okay.
Think of how much better you're going to get.
Yeah,
How
she
much
kinda-
more useful, how many more people you
For
can
2
help.
days, she just died, guys.
And
And
we brought her back.
tough.
We brought her back for purpose.
Derek and Frida go off then. Mark grabs the rest of the kids and goes for Resort Island, leaving just the main party. Ooh, actually, before they head out, Adara goes up to you.
Yes.
If you go and participate on that course beach looking for things, there's a rock that looks like a dog's head. The waves crash really hard around it. Check on the other side.
Oh, the beach with the magical coral.
Probably.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Head pats.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a hurdle.
She heads out with Mark. They're gonna go have a hell of a time.
We'll make it up to Frida.
Another time, it will work out perfectly.
Exactly.
Kenosi, you want to go to the resort? Or does he
Can
wanna
Kenosi go to the resort?
Okay,
Yes.
Kenosi can go to the resort.
If my son wants to go to the resort, he can go.
No, I mean like. do
Kenosi
they-
absolutely wants to go. Like,
Is
what
this
was
like a
your goal?
resort that allows
Yeah.
like service animals? Are they cool with that?
For enough coin? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
Fair
pay for
enough.
him to go to the resort.
Enough coin, anything can go.
You'll pay for him to go to the resort, or you'll just let him go on it. Zelly's coin.
Oh, I mean, if there's enough to cover him, that's fine.
Less pennies coming back your
I'd
way.
rather not pay him.
She's like,
Yeah,
I
no.
don't want these kids. Fuck these kids.
Unless you had any other grand plans.
No, I'm just gonna be wandering around
Yeah, no,
looking for
Kenosi's
magic coral and shit.
Kenosi's super down to go.
Solid.
Kenosi likes looking for things though.
I will give.
Right.
I'll give them another couple hundred. So if he wants any fun toys or anything, he finds some fun stuff.
Want some souvenirs?
Some souvenirs. He can get some.
You just
souvenirs.
hand marked like what 200
Yeah,
gold
like 200
pieces,
gold.
and he just looked, and you're just like, this is exclusively for the monkey, and he's just like,
He's a
I love you guys.
You guys.
He's like, yeah, okay, man, cool. And just
I want to take a peek at the map and just refresh which exactly the course beach was. Was it
yeah,
the-
Course Beach is just north of Dragon Sanctuary, so it's on the southern end. Dragon Sanctuary is the southmost island.
Okay.
Course Beach is just north of that, and just then to the west is Poseidon's Mill, that humongous world.
Okay, so the course beach is where they'd be going to get the magic coral. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Course Beach is where you go to get the magic coral. Resort Island is just over next to that, little eastward, little northward, in the safer waters, and it's very volcanically active, which is why the hot springs are located there.
Okay.
Just north of that is Charlie Mop's Island, which is a very large island where they make the beer. Then there is Ganesh Island, where you're at. Just north of that is the main island, and then northeast is that wall island.
Dope. Well, my child told me that I have to go to look for magic coral, so
You don't have to, right?
Well, she
You could
she
just
hasn't
tell
led
us.
she hasn't led me astray. No, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Do you want to come with us? Look for magic coral?
Magic coral.
Magic coral.
What does it do?
We don't know.
It's just magic. It must
they
be
like,
good.
They like magic things. They like to collect things.
But couldn't you get stronger rather than look for magic?
I like this guy.
I'm a rabbit.
And you turn into an elephant.
What am I gonna do? Hit the gym?
Yes, we can have a swole
Out there with
rabbit.
the plyo box.
We'll have a swole rabbit. It'll be dope.
We're gone.
We'll have our rabbit take levels in fighter. It'll be dope. Well,
I've been here for like 2 weeks, and I have not looked for magic coral.
Then maybe it's time.
It's absolutely time.
after we hit that, we can look at some training.
We
You have
got
some
6
explaining
more-
to do, pal.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
Mr. Vikel.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I
Ship's
talking
name is
about?
Brandon Vikel. The bad guys are the Vikels. Now you're a Vikel.
We'll get into that
Sus.
after the coral.
No.
That on the way to the coral as she starts walking.
Green like fade.
Fade back. You guys go get on another boat. Takes you to the course beach. You land on the island, and immediately there's a little hub. It is very heavily guarded. You see tons of men, cutlasses, crossbows. It is fortified to hell, and there is a booth, and there is not a very long line of people, but there seems to be a lot of people kind of lingering in this almost docking area, this waiting area. You approach.
You sure do.
There's just a guy sitting back there, kind of tough looking. He looks you over and he goes, "Right, here for access to the beach?"
Apparently.
Here for the magic coral.
Well, that's what everybody's here for. There's a lot more you can find than just the magic coral, then, little lassie.
Like what?
Okay.
Oh, sometimes strange animals wash their way up. Their carcasses, who knows what they carry with them.
Meat.
Sometimes little strange treasures. There has been a lobster caught on the beach that everybody who's tried has reported is the single most delicious thing they've ever eaten.
Delicious lobsters.
Delicious lobsters? Lobster trap?
No.
Lobster trap.
No.
I can make that.
Absolutely
I
not.
can whip it up in like 5 minutes. Like,
Well,
5 minutes and some rope. I got
I
it.
got it.
Scouring starts here in about an hour. It's what all of these folk are waiting for. You're new around here.
It's not.
Looking at the two of you exclusive, like, especially in your armor, and very obviously being a Northlander, sweating balls. You're probably like sunburned to hell too.
Oh, yeah, no, there's no sunscreen.
Yeah. Do you have any affiliations with any organizations around here?
No.
No.
Have any of you traveled to Barenfell before?
No.
I don't think so. No. Doesn't sound familiar.
Can I roll a sense motive?
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh no, I've got nothing.
He's just asking questions.
I don't think I've been. Huh?
You?
I don't. Let me roll knowledge history. I don't think so.
You haven't.
No.
You probably don't even know what Barenfell is.
No idea what that is.
No affiliation with a Mr. Belgor Ironwave?
No.
What kind of name is Iron Wave? Wave is water. How can it?
It's a really stupid name is what it is.
That's what I'm thinking.
Good. Price for admission for scouring the beach is 50 gold pieces each.
Ah.
Anything you find is yours to keep, unless it's a new discovery.
Define new discovery.
If it's a creature or artifact that has not been seen by anyone of our association of the Black Crag before.
Yeah, we'll totally tell you if we find any artifacts.
Anything found is to be reported and recorded, and your bags will be searched upon exit.
Okay. If we find something special, or saying that we have to give it to you, or
There will be compensation, but it will be confiscated.
Got it.
Anything that's already been found, any extra delicious lobster, any of our corals that we've seen before, yours to keep.
Were you allowed to make traps? For lobster.
No, you're just scouring. Things that wash up on the beach are what are special. Good luck finding anything in those torrentous waters. If you decide to brave the waters, we are not responsible for getting tucked away by the undertow and swept out into the millstone itself and ground to dust.
fair.
I'm not a particular fan of swimming anyways, so.
No, dude, me neither.
I used to be. Now I got a metal fucking leg.
Oh yeah.
He just kind of like looks over the booth and says, well, you all pay up?
Yep.
You don't have to pay, you're a rabbit. Doesn't look your way at all. 50 gold pieces, you guys hang out amongst the crew. You see all kinds of different folk. And 5 minutes before the bell is tolled and everybody is let in, just about your numbers are doubled as crew members from this association come to join for the scouring. The gate is open. You are set free on the beach. You walk just over the crest of this small, long island, and you see Poseidon's Mill. The waters are rough. They are moving fast, and they are constantly swirling through. With the girth of this whirlpool, you can barely, at the horizon, see what you would assume is the center.
Sounds like a whole lot. Not my problem.
The beach is made up of large boulders. As it seems anything smaller than like a tennis ball is just effortlessly swept away. And people just start bolting out. You see people are tripping and falling all over this volcanic rock.
Is there like a
themselves
time
open.
limit of like how long we have to be around it?
Yeah, you've got like an hour
Alright,
Perception
to
check.
scour. And that is exactly right. Some perception check.
I'd like to
I'm gonna-
cast Lay of the Land.
Yeah, what does that do for you?
In a flash of recognition, you learn about the geography of your surroundings within a radius of 1 mile per 2 caster levels.
Oh, hell yeah. You get the whole island. There is a large underground facility here. Dug in right through the center, you passed like right over it.
Is that
You get
headquarters?
that kind of sense about it. You get a pretty good understanding of where the island's at, and you think that the southern end is going to be the best for picking.
Okay.
I would like to spend a key point to Superman jump ahead of
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, you just bound.
Yep. Do you want to not in that one? Not in that one.
Hey, yeah, you get right
Oh, is that
ahead
how
of
it's gonna
everybody.
be? And
Aren't you a
then
rabbit?
I spend a key point for 20 extra speed.
I need an acrobatics to move along this extremely difficult terrain at
A
full sprint.
24.
24, you have to slow down a little bit, but that extra 20
Wait, does
speed
that?
does help.
But if you spend a key point, doesn't that just make your acrobatics fucking stupid?
Only for
No,
that
it's for the
one
jump.
It
action.
was,
okay.
yeah, it was that jump exclusively.
Yep.
So
Yeah, and Zelly's gone.
Yeah.
And Zelly hears, go to the south, and just boom!
I'm in the south.
the south was where that dog rock was that she told me about, right?
You don't know.
Oh,
She just
so
said
that-
dog rock.
Yeah,
Is there a rock around here that looks like a dog?
Lay of the Land doesn't give you that good of a...
Specific.
But the southern end kind of curls around and really catches
I'll make a
some of the torrent, which is
knowledge
why you would
geography
assume.
check. 21.
Yeah, unfortunately, with having never been here before,
Mm-hmm.
you most certainly don't know of any rock in the shape of a dog's head.
All right. Well, I got a 26 on my perception. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Do you
just
head like straight out to the beach? Do you go south?
yeah, because
Do
she
you go
said
north?
she
We're
said
going
that
south.
we're heading south, and
Okay.
Adara said that it was like on the coastline of it because
Yeah.
water was lapping on us. So I'll just be
Yes.
following the coast. So heading towards
Start south.
Yeah.
Work your way around, kind of deal.
Yeah, and that was the perception on that was to look for the rock and anything I see on the way. Looking
Hell yeah.
for said rock.
You do not see the rock, and nothing of note for this first leg
Okay.
of the trip.
Also make a perception check for the first leg.
Yeah,
Probably not great. I got a 25.
nothing of note
Yes,
for the
sir.
first leg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I'm fucking stupid. I'll let her go.
23.
23, nothing of note on this first leg.
I'm gonna use my message to Adara and just ask her where is this rock.
On the beach.
Thank you.
Yeah, did you find it?
Nope, still looking.
Oh, good luck. We're just about gonna go into the hot springs.
I hope you have fun.
I'm super excited. They're gonna be so nice and feel funny. That's what Caroline says, at least.
Has Caroline been to the hot springs?
No, but she says she knows what they are.
Oh, well, I hope you guys have fun.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be great. We've already had some tasty treats, and Mark's super nice.
Mark is very nice. I'm just moseying.
Yeah.
When I get to the south, I will start making perceptions, and it was a 29.
29.
Yes.
Unfortunately, nothing of note.
What?
You start searching around, you're scouring between these rocks. It is just black basalt, chunked up and ground. The water is violent around. You're trying to get just about as close as you can, but boy, those waves are dangerous.
So you guys are looking for dog-headed rock?
Yes. At least that's what I'm searching for.
Why?
My
That's what the child said.
my child told me about
That's
it.
what the child said. Okay.
Good enough.
Can I make a nature check?
Yeah,
The rock?
absolutely.
17.
Rocks are rocks, man.
Yeah.
You know, it is.
I got nothing for you.
You're not a geologist. You're a trapper.
Would you take a survival check because like surviving in like nature and like that sort of thing, you would want to know, you would want to be able to like.
You are not
Locate and
trained
see.
for this environment, though.
But I look for landmarks.
Wild shape.
Therefore,
into a
looking for
bird
the
or
dog.
something.
That's what I'm looking at birds right now.
Yeah.
Is your survival higher than your perception? I would take either at the same DC.
My survival is higher than my deception.
Sure, you can use it for this.
Dope.
So you're not really scouring, you're not really looking for things important, you're just trying to beeline, look
Yeah,
for this
I'm
dog-headed
trying to
rock
find the
that
rock, and if
Adara
I
told you
see
about.
anything, because I'm walking along close.
If
I
anything
s-
so happens to catch her, good luck. At this point, you got a really good head start, and you're just like, oh no, there's like nothing here. And then the wave of people start hitting. And soon enough, the beach is starting to just get covered with folk looking. They're turning over rocks, they're moving things around, they're yelling at each other. Some seem to be working in groups, they're checking like pit holes inside the basalt.
Can I look for some magic coral?
Absolutely.
Let's do perception check again.
That's the best check to do for something like looking for things.
Oh yeah. 23.
23?
23.
Yeah, for this, and you guys want to make a roll for kind of the next leg. What direction are you heading? You're at this kind of southern tip. The island's got kind of a curve around Oozle, where the water is really violently going through, where Nvidia pointed out would be the best place to potentially look for things actually getting caught on the beach. Do you head along the mill north, or do you go quieter waters back towards like where the boats dock?
I'm gonna go to where like the water is seemingly violent. So
Yeah, heading kind of start tracking northwards
Yeah,
from that
yeah, yeah.
southern point.
Mhm.
Okay. Perception for the next leg. What are you doing for this next kind of leg of the hunt?
I'm gonna turn into This bird.
Yeah.
It's a type of sandpiper. So I can fly around, but I can also wade around the shore a little bit. I know the waters are pretty violent.
Water's pretty violent.
Yeah.
You might want to turn into something bigger.
Something bigger.
Because he did say anything smaller than a tennis ball is just fucking gone.
And that's rocks.
Yeah.
Rocks smaller than a tennis ball are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just don't touch the water.
You could do, even a flamingo would probably be better in all honesty, because they're
okay.
at least a little bit taller.
Hey, that's fine. I'm fine with a flamingo.
Yeah, flamingos are cool. Everybody's like, what the fuck? These guys
Yeah.
brought a flamingo to help them along? Is that
Rabbit and a
cheating?
flamingo, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, nobody probably noticed the transformation take place.
Yeah.
Nobody probably noticed the rabbit. Perception?
22.
22.
31.
31, staying in that same area?
Yeah, kind of like if I didn't see anything in the first pass, I'll like branch out, like.
Yeah, start doing little wider circles, overturning some rocks a little more
Yeah.
frequently. And you're just heading up.
Yeah, and that was a 30 on that survival.
You do not see the dog-headed rock. And you guys find nothing this leg.
Okay.
You hear from someone as you kind of pass by, they pick up this tiny little sliver of pink coral, and they're just screaming with joy that they found something.
No, that's I'm not
There's
very-
plenty of the guys that were let in from the crew of the crag are not actually participating in the hunt. They're keeping watch and making sure people are playing fair, and also checking to see if anything very special has been found.
Okay.
No, so we have to look for very small
Yeah.
things.
2 more legs remain of your hunt. Doing these in just 15-minute intervals.
Okay.
What's the game plan? Staying in the same area?
No. I'm looking around. If I don't find anything in the next area, so she moved forward. They moved forward. Is there a spot on the beach where no one is? Like where at least far?
There's plenty of spots. People are just there's plenty of people who are like running through areas as fast as they can, looking at things. There's plenty of people who have just kind of picked a specific section and are like looking into holes that are filled with water, hoping that that kind of tide pool
Okay, I want to get
will provide what they're looking for.
towards the edge, and I'll.
You see very few people are braving like the waves themselves.
Think I can stand in those waves?
You could.
Like a knee
Try.
Try.
I'm not going to tell you can't.
They look like how bad?
These are
Bad.
These are like 9-foot white caps.
Okay, maybe not.
You
Yeah,
could,
okay.
run in after one and hope that the next one crashing on top of you doesn't sweep you out to sea forever to die at the massive whirlpool.
Yeah,
that
maybe
you're gazing
not.
upon.
Maybe not. I'll get close to the edge.
Yeah, you just get closer though.
Yeah,
Like ankle deep.
yeah. I'll get like ankle deep.
Okay,
Is
so
that a
after the
problem?
waves crash, where it then kind of splashes up that area.
Yeah. Where
Cool.
it, like splashes up on the rocks.
Yeah, not a lot of people are braving that, so you can most certainly. So you're gonna go there, NVIDIA. You are flamingoed up.
Yes. Does there seem to be a spot where people are finding more things than other things?
That one guy has so far been the
The
only
person.
person you've heard. Now the island is relatively long, and could take every bit of that hour to traverse.
Mhm.
So
But we're
maybe
south.
someone up north has had better luck, but from everything you know about how water laps up on land,
Mhm.
this is the only place where it really catches the sea.
Okay. So I think I want to use control water, or what is it called? Yeah, control water.
Yeah.
And at a spot, can I make like a knowledge geography or something to find a good spot to use this?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
20.
How much water can you control?
um,
Is it like gallons per
water in a
level?
volume of 10 feet per level by 10 feet per level by 2 feet per level.
10 by 10 by 2. So,
So
70 by 70
by
by
14.
14. You could do a decent chunk. How long does it last?
10 minutes per level.
Okay. You might be able to use that water to kind of barrier off this very south section of that kind of inlet where the water's really beaten on. You could potentially shape that water into like a wall and push back into whatever's below. That would be your best bet of controlling your area for that whole 10 minutes.
Well, 10 minutes per level.
Oh, well, yeah.
But yeah,
You
we
have
have 30 minutes
left.
left, so.
But yeah, for controlling
Yeah.
that whole 30 minutes,
Mhm.
it might get a little dicey, but that would be
Yeah,
your
would
best
you want
bet.
concentration checks or?
You're probably going to need some concentration checks as the lifts go through.
Okay.
Yeah, most certainly. Do you tell either of these two about it? Because they're still near enough.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I think we could try something, but I don't know if I want everyone, like all those people in our area. So, I'm thinking I push the water back as much as I can, and then we all kind of go. I mean, this area should get most of whatever floats in.
Sure.
But I'm kind of thinking I want to entangle the rest of them. Just kind of throw some vines out
I
there.
think that would be too much cheating.
I
Are you
think
sure?
they would not like that.
So what you can do is you can.
You're
push-
not there.
I know.
You're
I know.
heading north.
Oh, I'm already gone. I thought
You're
you said
already
that I was
gone.
one of the two.
No.
with them.
Okay. These two.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, you've started trekking north. At this point, like
Looking
15
for
minutes
Dog's
past,
Head.
you're a quarter of the way up the island. A little more.
I think we're the closest ones here. If there's anything in this area, we'll find it quickly. Do it.
You guys could also just be bodyguards as she like goes in
Well,
there.
she would need to be concentrating. So
You can't
one
be-
of us.
You can't be picking up stuff.
I
while-
can be, but I'll just have to make concentration checks as I
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
It would be more. It would make things more difficult.
So
if
you could be
were
very
actively
fast in
scavenging.
there picking up stuff while he's the bodyguard protecting our little
You are the monk.
pool.
Yeah.
You guys can both be
You are
scouring.
lickety split.
But if I see anything, I can tell him, and he can come.
Yeah.
Kick the shit out of someone.
You
Let's
shall
do it.
not
Okay.
pass.
I like this plan, and you just keep scouring northward
I'm
looking for your
keeping-
dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna phone
You're
Adara
gonna
again
help look
and
for
I'll
things,
just
and
say,
then if
all
she
right,
sees anybody, then
I'll
you
search
go
the
and
south
like,
end.
big man.
And
about
I'm
it.
looking
Do not
for this
come
rock.
way.
Do you have any more information of where this could be?
You get back on your ring. Stop splashing me! Oh my god!
You
And nothing more.
They're in a hot spring.
Well, I mean, fucking.
They're children in a hot spring.
This is my oracle child, okay?
Every now and then you catch like a
She's
squeal
10,
and then a
bro.
splash.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking.
Oh, and just in case, I'm gonna cast water breathing on both of you.
Good call.
Right? Because you can't swim very well, big guy.
I mean, I can
Just
swim.
take it. Just take it.
Use
Just
those
take-
spells. Yeah. All right. Normal perception roll. Looking for your
27
Doghead primarily.
for my survival.
nothing sticks out.
God damn it.
So in case any of you get washed away, you have
But
7
that the
hours.
water is pushed back and everybody just like starts trying to make their way. They're like, "Oh, an opportunity!" And people start.
I'll swoop down and claw on
going
someone's
towards-
face.
And they're like, "Oh, flamingo! What the
Yeah.
fuck?" Do you interpose?
Yes.
Do you have him at bay right now?
No, absolutely not.
No, I'm just getting into people's faces.
Yeah, I'll stand up there.
Do you like yell at these people because they're just gonna like walk past you? Otherwise,
Um,
it's a pretty decent sized
Yeah.
area. That they
Show
can
me
get
that
in from.
intimidate check, baby boy.
you can't come over here. This is our area of looking. That's why we moved the water. It's not open to you guys. Did you move the water?
Did you move the water?
Roll something for that.
You want to intimidate?
Yeah, intimidate.
I mean, I just made a roll.
Perfectly
That
out.
was pretty
Okay.
good.
What is it?
With intimidate. Oh, 30.
30 even?
30 even.
Yeah, everybody's kind of like stopping. They're like, "Well, that's not fair. The ground's open to
Well,
everybody."
life's not fair.
Oh,
Well,
God.
What?
they kind of like a couple of them kind of like band together for a minute and then like look at each other and look at you.
I'm
and
gonna
then they're
look
like,
at them and I'm gonna go like hoof, and then there's gonna be like ice come out of my nose and my mouth.
and they're like,
Try something.
I heard that they're getting luck on the north end and they skedaddle.
Bitches.
Bitches. I'm gonna go back to looking.
Yeah, you effortlessly turn them away. Spend a little bit of time looking You're the real looker.
29 for the looker.
29's pretty good. And do you try to do any looking?
I'll do a little bit, yeah.
I got a
just
pretty
to
good
give it
looker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How good?
31.
31, perfect. You lost a little time having to talk people away and turn folk, and you gotta keep an eye on it every now and then.
That's
but
okay.
I also
31's
spent
good.
a key point to move a little faster.
To
again.
just, yeah. Big, huge, weathered boulders down here, just
Yes.
cut by the sea, and
Specifically,
you're just
like-
jumping from rock to rock.
Yeah, like kind of like scribbling a little bit of the sand around, like the.
There is no sand,
No, nothing.
No.
Just rock.
just rock, just
Oh.
boulders.
Okay, just boulders.
Cut
yeah,
by
like
the
It's not just a
looking-
boulder, it's a rock.
Specifically in like weird crevices where things could get shoved into.
Yeah, yeah, places where things could get wedged is very good. NVIDIA, you're
29.
29 and a concentration check to maintain your
Solid.
spell
So
for the
just
lift.
add my wisdom on top of it, or how does?
Level. It goes
Oh,
up
add-
caster level.
15.
15 total. You have to stop looking to maintain
Okay,
the spell.
that's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
keep that
Please.
water.
She's looking and she just
going.
feels it starting to slip. She's, oh shit.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Let me get to my
We found something.
You did.
I don't like beans.
I don't like beans.
So if I wanted to, no, it's probably gonna be too much. Oh no, I don't have that spell prepared anyway. It's fine. What kind of an animal is a good finder? I could summon some creatures.
And you might have to wait till we're out of the water.
True.
To do that.
Yeah.
I thought about like I haven't messed with my bees other than using them to attack people. But like could my bees potentially like if my
Possibly.
target is the like objects like that, would they like try to attack
know.
things like that?
Maybe.
And then they would lead us
Can they?
to them?
Because they can kind of
Right.
take orders from you, but not.
No,
not super
really.
specific?
Like I haven't
It's kind of like,
tried.
oh, go be in that guy's face.
Yeah.
Go bees, go bees,
I
go.
haven't tried anything specifically yet.
I really want to cast Mad Monkeys and have the
I
monkeys.
guess, does anybody else
scour
want to roll the
beach.
percentage die for what you found?
No,
No,
that's you.
You do it.
43 potential items. And 69, nice,
Nice.
is not available.
Oh.
Neither is 76 or 58. 11 is, though. That's going to be up here.
Nice.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. You find a rather large chunk of red shelf coral.
Red shelf coral.
Yeah.
Magic coral?
You don't know yet.
It's coral.
Excellent.
We came here for coral, you found coral.
Excellent.
Next lift, last lift. You are just about coming up on the far north end of the island. You guys stay in the same section?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good chunk that you found, too.
Yeah.
All right. Roll perceptions. Nobody's bugging you anymore, so you can make
Nobody's
a clean
bugging me?
perception. Yeah.
Do you want just a concentration for me?
If you're gonna roll perspective,
No, I'll just keep the
if
spell
you're just
going.
gonna stay to maintain, I'll let you maintain
Yep,
that
I'll just
same
maintain.
roll and just keep it going. There is like water lapping over your water wall at this point, and you can just see the torrent through. It is.
Hey guys, I don't
good.
think we have too much time left, so just be careful.
Mine's only a 21 that time.
21,
I got 17.
17.
You see like the occasional fish just like whipping past.
Meat.
Can I spend prestige to help me look? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, prestige gives a +4 to any skill check, and you can
Alright.
spend as much of it as you want. Really,
Yeah, I want to do that too.
that's a good call.
21. I want to spend.
Oh, you have fame and prestige. We did not handle that. You start at
Did
base
you have to spend it before the
with your level plus your
Before the
charisma
roll? Is prestige is
of
before
fame.
the roll?
The modifier?
Prestige
Or-
is generally before the roll. For the purpose of over the course of 15 minutes, I'll let you add
Dope, okay.
afterwards.
Modifier or ability score?
Ability score.
Okay.
So you got what? A +1
I got
charisma. So you got 8
20.
total.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just said ability score.
Oh no, sorry, modifier.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a little
8.
number. Yeah, so 8 fame, and that means you also have 8 prestige that you can spend with that. You also have 3 hero points that you can spend with me at any point to do crazy things. Potentially.
Okay.
And you can look up Pathfinder fame and prestige and Pathfinder hero points to kind of find the normal list of things that you can spend that on. You can also spend prestige to interact with gods, to get temporary bonuses from other gods.
Save children from death.
Save children from death. That was a lot of prestige that they spent on that.
Yeah.
A lot of hero points, some real money.
How many hero
Yeah.
points? You said 3?
3. You start with max.
So I spent 4 prestige to make my roll a 37.
37. That matters a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 2 prestige and got a nat 20.
Hey!
So that's going to bring my total to a 39.
Hey.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
And you maintain your 17?
Yeah.
You unfortunately find nothing. You find a couple of things with a
Hey.
37, though.
Nice.
Look at you go.
That is sufficient with the numbers that I rolled. I roll a circumstance, your perception then sets a DC, your perception then catches to however many. There is one that you would spot, but she's fast and would get to it first.
Very fast.
94 is not available. 67 is not available. I gotta find a better way of rolling 40 below on a regular basis. 33.
I rolled 2 d20s.
Start counting like crazy.
Yeah,
1, 2,
actually. I mean,
Oh yeah.
And a
3,
d6.
4, 5, 6.
Or d4. He's a d4. The d4 never gets any attention.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
The best spell.
It's about it.
The only spell that you need.
until you get fireball.
Until you
Till-
get
till you
fireball.
A chunk of soft white coral.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, screw those peasants living in the north end of the beach.
42.
Move water. Did you move the water?
No, I don't need to move the water. I'm moving a rock.
You find tucked inside a little nook this kind of globule of white with black speckles, kind of boogery looking. Do you collect that?
Yes.
Does it look sharp?
No.
Does it look
Looks
shitty?
It's like
Boogery.
it's a gooey
Yeah.
look to
Shiny.
it.
Just
Good.
worried something's gonna like
Bleh.
touch me.
You don't know what this is, right? You know what coral looks like. You don't know what this is.
Maybe it's a jellyfish.
Yeah, I grab it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hell yeah.
grab a hold of it.
Hell yeah, brother.
You're not wearing gloves, are you?
No.
Cool. You grab a hold of this thing, and it immediately starts coating your skin,
Oh no.
and then it melds into you and
What?
disappears.
What the fuck? What is it?
It touched me.
You comes, oh
Idiots.
no. Cool. After that happens,
Oh no.
I assume you take a break from searching.
No!
Or do you
Soldier
keep
on!
going?
You have to
I
find more
soldier on.
things!
Okay, both of you find at about the same time a black gooey mass with white dots. Looks very similar to what just absorbed into your
I
skin.
do
Is
it
that a
with
booger?
the other hand.
You just reach with your other hand.
Is that
Do
a
it.
booger?
You could put it in like a flask. You could put it in a jar.
No, balls to the wall. You already got one. Might as well.
Absorbed it, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yin and yang, baby.
It melds up onto your arm and absorbs into your skin.
Let's write that down.
Hey, they can't take it away from you if it's in your skin.
Fair.
I mean, they could try.
Low key, you might
I
want
have
that.
no idea how they're going, but they can try.
You feel weird.
Yeah, I sure fucking do. Things just crawled into my skin.
What does that symbiote do?
Oh god.
Aliens.
Again.
Bro, you're gonna be Venom.
Oh, That's what that one does. Okay. That's not a bad combo.
Alright.
Interesting. Oozle.
That's the best roll I could have gotten.
You are making your way up island. You're getting increasingly frustrated. The call for 10 minutes goes out. The call for 5 minutes goes out. The call for 3 minutes goes out. The call for 1 minute goes. And you see at the very northern tip of the island a humongous rock jutting out in the shape of a dog's head.
Hauling ass.
Yeah, you haul ass to there. It is a bit of a climb in. Do you just...
Don't matter.
There's water
Balls
lapping
to the wall.
all
Go
around.
for it, bro.
You got a minute left.
Your magic child told you.
There's
Your
nobody
magic
there.
child
I'm going
said,
for it.
do it.
Yeah, you go in.
I'm going right where Adara told me to go.
That's a lot of rolls.
And 5.
Oh, no.
How do you contend with the violent water?
Fuck it. I'm going to use my Ares
Stomp
ability
in.
and try to chain myself to the wall.
It only works on targets you can kill. Right, because the chain persists until one of you is dead.
It's like spike.
You would hate to use that on a
Yeah,
rock.
that's exactly
You know?
what it is.
I mean, you could smash the rock. Theoretically speaking, it can be killed. Just turn
The-
it into...
Theoretically speaking, do you so desire to do that? Do you have anything to smash a rock with?
I have my flail, yeah.
Okay.
Say goodbye to your flail, bro.
Dude, it's so stonking. it's
So is
stonking.
the rock.
It's a stonking
Weapons
dog.
have their own hardnesses, and if you surpass them, they are done.
Fuck. Okay. God damn it.
I'm gonna yell at it.
I'm gonna intimidate this rock real quick.
Listen, man. I don't like the sass. It's what I got. Okay. Shit.
I believe you, bro. You can do it.
Well, I'll take off my heavy ass armor to
Good.
make it easier.
But don't leave it in reach of the water.
Yeah.
You gotta do that quick.
Is there like, oh fuck, is there like a tree or something that I can attach the chain to, and then I can kill
How
the
much
tree?
time do you have?
Absolutely not. Just rocks.
Fuck.
You got like a minute and a half.
Oh, you don't have time to take your armor off. You have to run.
Fuck.
Your armor will take you like 5 minutes, at least.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
so many straps and belts and like.
And you don't
Honestly,
have
all
your
I, can think
squire.
all I can think about is chaining myself to the rock. That way I don't get swept away.
You got any rope?
I do, but like I think this torrent is too strong for.
Can't you just like Mario Star it with Kali and?
But I could become invulnerable, but I can still get swept up by the water.
That's true.
Like it's not like the water's. It is the danger of the water isn't damage that it'll deal to me. So
That's exactly the song that plays when he does that. You went to straight there.
how deep is the water where I'm trying?
How deep do you go?
Well,
I can make more rolls, honestly.
where did? Because Adara just said that it would just look on the other side of it.
You're a stonking lad.
The whole thing is surrounded by gnarly waves.
Strength it and then pop your ult if you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's what I'm gonna
And
have
then
to
we'll
do.
save you.
I'm on the complete opposite side of the island of you
We'll-
guys.
She's a flamingo.
Flamingo.
She can fly.
We'll save you.
Oh, however, she's used both of her wild shapes for the day, so
What's your swim at?
my swim is just my strength at a 5.
You could ask your magic child if she has any hints for you.
I've been doing it, but
You
she's busy in a
you
hot
didn't-
spring.
You didn't put any points into swim.
No, I
You're
absolutely did not.
screwed.
Oh.
Here we go.
I put like 3 points into swim.
Well, I'm glad
2.
for you.
2 points.
None.
I got a 10
Yeah,
swim.
I'll strength it, and if I need to save myself, I'll chain myself to a rock or something.
Yeah.
Deal with the consequences. of
Strength
that.
roll. That'll determine how many of these things you can potentially get.
Prestige question mark?
Sure.
Dope.
Why not? It's not a skill check that I'll allow at this time.
I'm gonna spend. Jesus.
Is it like a points per day kind of system going on?
No, it's a
or-
pool in totality, but you get prestige back when you do impressive things. Your total fame can increase when you do impressive things.
When you level up, does your prestige fucking
You get
cap
one.
out again, or it just goes up?
You
by
get
one.
one.
Okay, I'm
As
gonna
your fame
spend.
increases by one, your prestige goes up that one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend.
You do also get a hero point back though.
I'm gonna spend 3 prestige.
Must be nice to have prestige.
Why'd you use all yours?
We had to save a child.
To save Frida from death.
All right. So
She's a healer.
Oh,
Also,
she's
I don't
super
have any
with it.
fame, so I just don't have any prestige.
You're a rabbit.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, keep
adding.
it on the
I'm
down
adding
low. A lot of
17.
people just think I'm a rabbit.
Because you
Where's,
are
your
just a
good-
rabbit.
Where's the good one?
It's
Where's the
not
good
been
one?
doing super great tonight.
Did you roll the
damn
duck?
it! I did roll the duck. All right, here we go. I'm
You wanna
adding.
roll duck for this.
I'm adding 17. Fuck.
It's a 1.
No, it wasn't a 1. But it was a 4. So
21.
Yep, total of 21
plus 10.
on the strength.
21. You see, the first thing that you collect is a piece of blue crystal.
Hey.
It's shaped kind of like a clamshell with a point that comes off the top of it.
Walter White? Sorry.
Dear God.
Not at all like that.
Okay.
There is a piece of green horn coral just inside your reach.
All right.
Just outside your reach is a piece of white horn coral. But you can't get that.
That's fair.
And on your way back, as you are clinging to this dog-headed rock and gasping for breath, there's a little cavity. And deep inside that cavity is this purple gooey mass with little black dots.
Grab it.
Do it.
Grab it.
Are you wearing gloves?
You have
I'm
your
in
armor
my
on.
armor, so yeah.
Yeah? You get your mailed gloves?
Yeah. Is it possible for me to make a roll on it while dealing with all this shit, or?
You can assume, you can't make a roll, but you can assume right now, if you so desire, that you should put it in a bottle.
That's a booger.
That's a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Booger things belong in bottles.
Okay. Yeah. I'll snatch that up. I'm wearing gloves, so.
Yeah, you grab it and it comes out. It's larger than you would have expected it to be, and it just kind of goops around, and
Hate it
little
when that happens.
tendrils of it kind of start making its way out and gently towards you.
Oh well.
Hate it when my buggers do that.
All right. Well, I don't really have a hand for you sticking into a bottle, so I'm just gonna.
As
fucking
you're,
climb
as you're
into
just
it.
like, you climb out.
Gross.
You barely get your way out. You get onto the dog-headed rock and then have to jump back to more normal shore. You almost break your ankle, but you're all right.
You said it's purple with black dots.
Purple with black dots. And you jar it.
Yep.
Yeah. And the timer is called.
Okay.
We head back to the.
You proudly go back. 2 other people found 1 piece of coral each. You guys made out like absolute bandits. Everybody stares at you like you're some kind of gods.
Yo.
Kind of are.
Demigods.
But, you know,
Demigods. Alright, please. That was
a
my
couple of the
bad.
guys come up and like, cool trick with the water. We haven't really thought of bringing a sea mage over here to try to clean some of this stuff out.
Gotta think ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Big.
I mean, we make tons of cash off this regardless. You guys put your stuff upon the table. You don't try to conceal anything. Of course, you cannot put 2 of the things you found, but
Osmosis,
Yeah.
baby.
I just put my red shelf and my soft white up on the table.
yep. They kind of look that over and go, "Oh, good finds, most excellent. Yeah, that's fantastic." The identification process begins. The shelf corals, and it's red.
Mm-hmm.
That one, grind it fine, mix it with a little water and alcohol, and you'll find yourself moving a lot better. It just kind of eases the joints.
Okay.
That white soft coral.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give this shit to Kay.
There it is.
Kay would lose his fucking mind.
Yeah.
It makes some kind of permanent change to your body. We've got a couple samples of it, but don't
some
know
kind.
exactly what it does.
Okay. Also, there were like some booger type creatures in the water.
Oh, you touched it with your bare hands?
Yeah.
Went into you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that. Depending on what it was, anytime between right now and the next week, expect something weird to happen for a while.
Okay. I took 2.
Well, that's probably not good.
Do you know what the white with black speckles or black with white speckles do?
Well, let me look it up here. He kind of flips through a book a little bit. We don't have anything on a white one with black spots.
Oh, well, we do now.
The black one, however, that one's going to take a little while. After about a week, you're going to notice it's going to start seeping out of you again. It'll cover your whole body. It makes like a hard shell, and then it releases its spores.
That's cool.
Or whatever symbiote's called to reproduce. I assume it's called a spore. That's what the book says.
Okay.
It's gonna give you like armor.
Does it go away after that?
Generally speaking, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Any negative side effects? You know, you should probably ask that.
She wouldn't.
Okay.
You head out, you get your stuff identified.
Yep.
And it is, yeah, they look at the crystal and go, we see those sometimes. They're really good for making jewelry. Sometimes they hold magical properties, but we don't have our identifier on staff
You have an interest.
right now for that.
Who would love a necklace?
You know, funny enough, I've seen crystals like that coming out of the area over by the resort island.
Oh.
That's about all we know about them.
Okay. Well.
They're expensive. That green
Nice.
horn coral.
Nice.
Ouzel's like still just juggling the little purple thing.
That's in a bottle.
What is this?
It's just like just swooshing around in my hands.
That one, if it's boiled and mixed with just a couple local ingredients, and he hands you a small list of some plants, into a tea, it can be fed to really any living being, and it'll accelerate growth.
Don't accelerate your dog. Let
I'm-
her be a puppy.
I'm gonna
She's
accelerate
so
my
cute
dog.
right now. Let
I
her
got
be a
this dog for
baby.
So I just awesome. Where can I find these herbs?
Oh, they'll be sold at just about any apothecary.
Awesome. Just make it into a tea and
Yeah, boil the coral, brew it into a tea. The coral will lose all of its color when the properties have been properly absorbed into the water, and then all of it must be drank.
awesome. This is useful. What's this gross thing?
Oh, odd day today. 3 of those found now. The Purple Symbiote. Well, that's a symbiote. It enters into a being that it makes physical contact with and uses you for its own reproduction.
Oh,
Okay.
Generally speaking, the ones that you find here don't have any detrimental effects to the hosts, but as a matter of fact, can be used a lot of the times as a great boon. Let's see. Do I know the purple one? Looks through his book for a little bit. Yeah, we've got some interesting stuff on that. Hosts that have that symbiote inside them have the ability to heal themselves, even regrow lost limbs.
oh, fuck yeah!
However,
And you got
be noted, they cannot heal by other magical means during the time that the symbiote is alive and active.
How did but what's the rate on this thing's healing? Like
It's a rather slow grow. Just about over the course of its entire lifespan, it could bring a leg back.
I'm missing a leg.
You are missing legs.
She's
Already
missing
have-
an arm.
and a normal body.
I don't think that can. All right, well,
Rabbits are normal.
good to know.
Jumped
Good
into a
to
cold
know.
You could put it in Jimmy.
Kill the wyvern.
I mean, Jimmy's already kind of getting healed.
Yeah, Jimmy's already getting fixed, so.
Yeah, Jimmy's wounds are not outside of the realm of magical science.
Trade
Awesome.
you.
I don't think you can.
So,
Absorb another one. Fuck it.
Yeah.
all right.
3. Third time's the charm.
You put
Dope.
your foot on it.
I'll.
But wait, you didn't say.
Is there anywhere where I
their
can find more
lifespan
information
is.
on these things?
No.
Awesome. All right, well. Dope.
Hope you guys enjoyed your stay, and come back sometime and spend more here.
Sure thing. And like, we're just gonna as we're leaving, like, I just imagine that we're just like talking about all the cool shit that like all of us found, and like all the other people are just like, man, fuck those guys.
Yeah, you're just like loud and proud about it.
Yeah, like absolutely. Like, oh, what did you find? Oh, I found this.
And they're like, I got rock.
Just a plain ass rock. I thought it was cool.
Check out this cool rock I found. It's not worth 50 gold pieces.
But fuck it, it's mine.
Yeah, they do one of these once a day, every weekday.
Oh, you both speak Undercommon because we were
Yep.
in Underdark. I tell you guys, like, they have some kind of base here. It's like underground, Doug.
No,
I'm
well,
assuming it's fairly deep.
I can imagine.
This is the kind of place I would have blown up back in Scandinavia. They're exploiting the natural.
Oh well,
natural landscape,
maybe
natural
keep
processes.
that shit to yourself.
Maybe I
you know?
should just do it. We're not
You
gonna
know?
be here for that long. I haven't blown anything up in a while.
I don't know this rabbit as I'm leaving.
What are you guys saying?
You just hear like.
Hey, we can frame the big guy. We don't know him from Adam. Does he look dumb enough to blow something up?
Well, would it be the other way around? Like, does he look?
No, you have to
smart
be
enough
pretty stupid to blow something up on that large of a scale. I would know.
I can't tell what you're saying, but I feel like you're demeaning me.
How do you feel about explosives, buddy?
Don't listen to the rabbit.
And we're gonna take a short break. Back in a few, guys.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Consider subscribing.